How's it, is there? Ducks have to be boxed off always.
It's not fair though, is it?
Oh, come on, that stuff will wash out. It's not as though it was proper paint.
What happened to Cuckoo anyway?
Oh, Barry said he had a brain hemorrhage or something.
I know the feeling. Did he get buried or burnt?
Buried.
Stupid that. They could have done him on under the cuckoos, couldn't he?
Yeah, eye-level grilled him.
You should do that, you know.
What?
When people snuff it, like, chop them up and make them into hamburgers or something.
What?
Just think all the cows and pigs that would be saved.
It's no wonder about you sometimes.
It's only meat, isn't it? Once you've whacked on the tomato sauce, you never know what you're eating. That's some of the chippies that done it already. You never know what's in the chop suey roll, do you?
Oh, Jock, that's right about you being a pervert.
What's being a pervert about saving all the cows and pigs? Anyway, half the people I know pigs already.
I tell you what, if we did end up eating each other, it'd be Christmas dinner.
Old turkey now. Is it there?
Looks like.
Doesn't look it to me.
It's from the council, innit?
Doesn't mean it's from the screwball fella though, does it?
What else could it be?
What are you going to do?
What we came here for?
I'm going to play Percy first.
How's it going?
Your nose is freezing.
It's snowing hard. Circulation's beginning to go.
Oh, didn't you have the heater on in the car?
Something wrong with it, though. I've arranged for it to go in at the end of the week.
Oh, not more expense.
Well, it shouldn't be. Still under warranty. Fancy an aperitif before lunch?
Not right now.
Oh, what's wrong now?
What do you mean now?
Only inquiring.
Sorry. Sorry.
Well, what's wrong?
That. Exactly.
Hurry up, will you? I'm waiting for me coffee.
It's got to be done carefully, or you'll know.
Didn't you get nothing for your birthday?
Nah, still doing time for me, Anna. I'm sagging off school.
Miserable get.
It's me man, really. My dad would have given in by now. It's my own fault, I suppose.
Play cards right now, so I'll give you a birthday treat.
Doesn't have to be my birthday with Elsa.
It's always someone's birthday with her though, isn't it? Should have just opened it and then ripped it up. Like you never come, like.
We'd only send another one.
Do the same.
Is that what you do, is it?
Don't have to. Even me mad as I can read.
Yeah, I've done it.
What's it say?
Oh, it's the flipping bill from the rates.
Happy birthday to you.
Get off. Leave it alone.
It's not that bad.
It is. It's ridiculous. I mean, how can a place this size possibly attract rates at that level?
It's modest compared to the last place.
Yeah, but that was 4 times the size.
And as a rating authority, we have to bear the burden of being in the city now, remember?
Well, why should we?
For the fundamental principle of democracy. If we don't, they'll put us in jail.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, and you know how the system works. Look, we moved here through our own choice.
What?
All right, my choice. So we have to accept the entrance fee.
You do, you mean? Your choice, your bill.
Aren't we all?
Oh, dear. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so crotchety these days. I don't know why I let things get on top of me.
Because you're bored.
You could say that again.
Because you...
Oh, shut up.
You should get Andropov's wife across the close there to take you to the bingo one night.
Anyway, I don't look upon that as an entrance fee. More like a fixed penalty.
Come on, it's not that bad.
It is. It's extortionate. Oh, look, pour the tea, will you? I must pop upstairs.
Costs us less to live here than it did on the Whittle.
In total, perhaps, but not comparatively. Well, not if you work it out on a square foot basis.
Probably the square metre now.
Well, whatever it is, how can there be so much difference?
Because the city has more problems to cope with than the suburbs. And a lot less people to pay for them.
Oh, yes, but...
Like how to get the people from the suburbs into the city to work and shop.
Well...
Who provides transport for those without cars, and car parks for those with.
And traffic wardens for those who don't use them. Look, I must go, I'm desperate.
Why are you being so negative?
I'm not. I'm merely posing the question. Look, we've never lived here before, so why should we be expected to write blank cheques to a council that
come on, Anne.
No, the point is
Now
this.
listen.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say. But why should we pay rates to a council we don't support? We had no say in how they were elected, did we?
No, but you can't legislate for people moving between elections.
Well, why not? We shouldn't have to pay rates until we've had a chance to express our point of view at an election.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm serious. Why are you laughing?
You can't be serious.
But I am. Look, instead of having to pay, we should have the first year free. Now, that way, everyone would be encouraged to move back into the city, thus generate more revenue.
Oh, sounds fine, Anna, but knowing my fellow man, it would never work.
Why not?
Because there's one enormous loophole. If it caught on, people would be moving in and out of the city every 12 months in order to avoid payment.
Oh, what nonsense. They couldn't afford the solicitor's fees. Anyway, you wouldn't be allowed this unless you hadn't moved in the last 5 years, or you were new to the electoral register. Well, something like that.
You obviously have been bored, haven't you?
And I've not only been analysing the rating system, I've been looking into our finances too.
Oh, have you now?
Yes. Look, I must go.
Yeah, that looks okay.
Stamp on it?
What? Does it need one?
Yes, it is.
I think it got knackered at the post office, won't it? Oh, voice of experience, is it? Anyway, I thought you didn't have to do nothing like this in your house because no one could read.
My Uncle Billy, you can. Comes round and does it good.
Do you know, it's crazy I can pay this much to the rates.
Yeah. Kids says when it goes to the schools and my mum and dad can't even read.
It pays to the law too, though, doesn't it?
They're bleeding useless too. Couldn't even catch a cold, that lot. Didn't they get anyone for doing this place?
Nah, probably didn't even bother looking.
Another bleeding statistic.
Hey, you better be getting off from here soon.
Do you know what I reckon?
What?
You should make all the bandits join the police.
How do you mean?
Well, next time they catch someone, instead of banging them up, they should make them become stuffers.
Oh, so they want to catch one, like?
Yeah, and then they'd know where all the scallies was all the time, wouldn't they?
And they could pay a wage, so they wouldn't have to rob no more.
Yeah.
Nah, there'll be too many, though, judging by what happens round here.
It's alright. Get all the ones that are done for speeding. So put the chopping of the stick burgers.
Well, tell you what, why don't you just save time all round and chop up the scallies? Scally burgers!
Yeah.
And the money you save from that, you could use to pay the rates.
What are you doing here? And how did you get in?
I went to the shop and got the key off my mum.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm just taking it back now.
Oh, well, I'll ask you tonight, don't I?
You can.
What are you doing here anyway, then?
I come home to get something.
What?
A book for a lesson of savvy.
Yeah, and where to get the meat from today?
Where is it, then? Well,
What?
if you came back to get it and you're on your way out, you should have it, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
You're not sagging again, are you, Damon?
No, honest.
And look at this.
What?
This, the state it's in.
So, it's like that when I picked them up.
Postie must have dropped them or something.
Or something. Are you up to something, Damon?
No, honest. Do you know, you're as bad as me ma sometimes, you.
Perhaps that's because I've played the game before and know what the results are going to be.
Look how good he's going to jump on his soapbox in a minute.
Go ahead anyway, you, on your way, and you as well. Oh, and just before you go, what about the book you came back for?
Oh, yeah?
Waiting for something.
Yeah, you to manage your own business.
Only asked.
Hey, who are them flowers for?
Mind your own business, Damon.
I thought Carol had kicked you in the head ages ago. What are you doing home anyway?
Gonna nearly kick off, haven't we, in that cup game?
Oh yeah, who are you playing?
Some factory team from Skim. Oh, where's Slim Jim today, boys? Or have we had a row?
Went home to change his kit.
I thought it'd be potty saying by now, guess.
So much good paint all over.
These two messed about with paint. Bit childish if you ask me. Come on, Picasso.
See ya.
Thought he'd soft for a minute.
About what?
The key, dickhead. As long as he doesn't ask me more tonight.
Oh, looks like he's been on the bottle again.
You sure you're alright, Pet?
Yeah, come on, let's get started.
It is.
It isn't. I've thought about it a great deal.
Well, so it seems. I thought your race proposal was nonsense, but at least it was a fantasy. This is absolute nonsense.
Why?
Because it's... Oh, yeah. Tired of words fail me.
Because you can't deny the truth.
Nothing to do with truth, Anna, or what's right or wrong. It's just ridiculous.
Look, you're always going on about how Gordon... Well, you were before we moved here. How Gordon should develop some interest.
Well, he has. This computer.
And this synthesizer idea of his is merely a natural progression.
Oh, is it?
Yes, computerised music.
With Mark Gossage.
Oh, you are a bigot sometimes.
What's being bigoted about not wanting your son mixing with the likes of the Gossages? I thought Angus Crawford was bad enough.
Oh, now don't go on about Angus nearly being expelled.
What do you mean, nearly? He was right out the front door.
Oh,
and
no.
back in through the back door because his father's one of the governors. At least he didn't have a police record. What was it with young Gossage? Joyriding?
Oh, it was hardly that. He nearly borrowed one of the cars from his father's garage. It was just high spirits.
Oh, was it? Wouldn't have been if he knocked down a little old lady or ploughed into a bus queue. Is that what you want Gordon getting up to? I don't know what's wrong with Gordon. Or you either, for that matter.
What?
Well, for supporting him. Doesn't he know any decent people? God knows, we pay enough for that school. You know, I have a good mind to go on...
Tell the headmaster. Mark's father's on the board of governors.
I was going to say, take him away from there altogether. And Gossett is only on the board because he bought himself a place. It comes to something when a board of governors is decided by the number of microscopes and mini-computers they donate to the school.
Well, at least he's putting something into the school.
And getting it out. He only did it because he was sure that he'd get all the teachers' cars to service. Wouldn't mind if he ran a decent garage.
My car was always perfectly all right. Come on, Derby Waller. Stop raining.
He used to fiddle the MOT certificates, you know.
Oh, how do you know?
Huh? How do you think that old modest mind of yours got through every year? Bottle of scotch on top of the fee.
Oh, what nonsense.
That was one of the perks of belonging to the golf club. That old banger of yours was kept on the road 3 years after it officially died.
And you went along with that?
Well, why not? Couldn't afford another one at the time.
Oh, that's immoral. Apart from which, you let us drive around in an unsafe car. You talk about Bob Gossage.
Now, for a start, it wasn't unsafe. It just didn't meet the standards. Oh, there is a difference, you know, Anna. Whenever anybody sets a standard or a limit, there are always borderline cases.
Oh, for how many years were we borderline?
Just a few minutes ago, you were harping on about underwriting a council we didn't support. Well, millions of motorists didn't ask for MOT tests to be introduced. Well, granted, there were, and still are, cowboys driving around in rust buckets. But bureaucracy never stamps out irresponsibility.
Oh, and it isn't irresponsible to fiddle MOT certificates.
Well, I wasn't doing it, Gossage was.
Okay, Pat. I've got them. You okay, Pat? I've got the suitcases here if you want to, I can get us some milk if you want.
No, it's okay. Come on. Come on.
Hi, Frank.
Right.
I thought these might, brighten the place up a little bit.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll give them here. I'll put them in the safe.
You must think you want to be alone.
Yeah, it makes a wonderful life someday. So, how you doing?
Okay, actually.
You back, like?
Not until I've cleared all this stuff out. I don't think it's hit me yet. But I want to come back. Not with all this stuff here, you know.
Why don't you get your Marie to do it for you?
She wouldn't know what it all meant, would she? Like this old couch, one of his old deals. He got hold of 6 of them. God knows where from. Back of Sammy's lorry, probably. He said he was going to make a mint. £1,000 a piece or something. He only sold 2. 200 quid. The rest of them are scattered about his family. How did you know I'd be here today, anyway?
Roger next door told me. He's been sorting everything out for you, hasn't he?
I know, he's been really great. Can't imagine why we used to think he was such a tiffy.
That was all that crap about the cookers in the shed and that, wasn't it?
He's so nice though, isn't he? And so shy.
I know she is.
I didn't mean it like that.
I did.
Hey, you must be good for it.
For all women I am, Frank.
Yeah? There's not many of us about, is there?
It's alright, Frank. I've waited my hands. Right, shall we get going then?
Christ, I don't half get myself into a knot sometimes.
How is she doing, Frank?
Comes and goes. Although I expected it to go a bit more. Bit unnatural, if you know what I mean. No one wants to sling out all his clover herself.
Are you two coming or not?
You want all of them to go, Pet?
Yeah, unless either you two want any.
Ah, it's okay.
Straight down to Oxfam, is it?
Yeah, at least he can do some good, can't he?
It's a bit cold in here. Fancy a cup of coffee, anyone?
I've just had one, but I can go another.
Got new milk?
Marble does it again.
Oh, full marks. You can give the pencils out next week.
Does everyone want one then?
No. Hang about, Pet. I know you want it done, but give us a chance.
Oh, God, I hate washing dishes. Why can't we have a dishwasher?
Where's the money coming from? Some activity over at number 10?
Really? She must be back.
I didn't think it was him.
It's a bit tasteless, isn't it? I think I'll just pop over and see how she is.
Why?
Because we're neighbours. Pig? And we didn't do anything about the funeral, did we?
Oh, the old guilt complex. Doing good works to salve one's conscience. Slightly immoral, that, if you ask me.
Well, I'm not asking you. And anyway, it's no more immoral than having an expensive car and depriving your family of a few simple luxuries.
Where is she? Yeah, Frank, that's the last of them.
That didn't take you long.
Didn't want it to, did I? Thanks.
I'll shove this in the car.
I was made up to move here. I thought he'd really settle down. And we'd have kids. Have you thought what you're going to do? I mean, stay on? No, I'm going to stay. Never had a house before. And this one's mine now. So Roger tells me anyway. Must be then. Insurance? Got it all up to date after the break-in. Especially me working on insurance brokers. Well, we didn't have anything to cover that. Kept on him to do it. I suppose I should have just done it myself. I'll have to from now on, won't I? Yeah. But remember you got neighbours, eh? But I will have to look after myself, won't I? Where are you going to sleep? In the back. I couldn't face sleeping in here. And not in that bed. I don't want anything to eat. Anything to eat. Okay.
Leave it. She won't go far. That'll do her good to let some of it out.
Yeah. Well, what's going to happen to her in the long run, eh, Frank?